What's up, guys? It's been a while. It's been like, what, 2 months since my last upload? Well, I got a pretty good excuse, I guess. Been on the hunting grounds for the last 3 months producing for them. So as you can see, I'm back home in Indiana in the old studio. The internship has officially ended. Sad to see it go, but it's over now. Now as far as like making a video about like my experience and everything that happened there and what the future holds and whether or not I'm working with the hunting grounds in the future, that's all going to be in another video. I'll talk about that later once I get all that figured out and decide what I want to say and talk about, so that will be coming in the future. And also, the videos will become weekly again. I plan to start every day of fall season 2. All that is coming up soon. We got a lot of videos to make, so make sure that you are subscribed so you don't miss out on any of that. So anyways, today's video is going to be the in-depth review on the 2019 Kloak Pro Mister.
Today is October the 23rd.
Here with Everyday Outdoors, and today... Alright, so a little disclaimer before we get going here. If you're new to this channel, we're sponsored by Hunter's Cloak. They gave me these products to use this season, so I wanted to get that out of the way. However, all opinions and my thoughts on this product are my own. They're not making me say anything. So let's get into it. Now this is the Kloak Pro Mister. This is the successor, I guess you might call it, to the Gen 2 Mister. The Cloak Pro and the Cloak Ghost are both the newest Misters from Hunter's Cloak that they just came out with for 2019. And I'm also going to be comparing it against the Gen 2 Mister, and I'll show you guys footage of the mist and all that so you guys can actually see and compare them for yourselves. So first things first, you might be wondering what's different, what's new about the Cloak Pro, what are the features, you know, what separates it from the Gen 2 Mister. Now first of all, obviously the design is different. They do not have the Mossio camo on there anymore. They've got the black, and then the other one has like this, it's like a hydro dipped green camo. So if you do want a camo option, you can still get it for the Cloak Pro. The Cloak Pro and the Cloak Ghost are the exact same Mister, just different colors and different names. So as far as what the Cloak Pro can do, so most of it was on the inside. It still has the 6, 9, and 15 second time increments, still has the 2 buttons. They still feel just as good as the Gen 2. Still has the same latch and door, so the exterior is pretty much the same. On the inside, the Gen 2 had a removable battery, whereas the Cloak Pro does not have the removable battery, and I don't see that as an issue at all. And I never had any issues with the Gen 2 Mister battery, so I didn't really need to remove it for anything. I don't think that that's a big deal at all. But what really makes it different? You know, what does it actually put out more mist? Is it more powerful? I will let you guys decide that for yourselves. So here are 2 clips of the 2 Misters putting out mist at the same time. You can look and see what you think of the mist, see if it's more powerful. According to Kloak, they did upgrade the insides and circuitry and computer stuff and all the interior design that makes this thing work. And is it more dependable than the Gen 2 Mister? I think it is. I think they have improved it, but it still has that issue. So it started with the Gen 1 way back when they first came out, where it would give you these 4 flashing or 3 flashing lights whenever it didn't have a good connection with the cartridge inside. Now, I've still had this happen once or twice with the Cloak Pro, so it's not completely gone yet. They have improved each generation. They have improved that. It's gotten more and more dependable, so I think eventually we'll get to the point that we're not seeing that at all in the Misters. But the Cloak Pro is definitely an improvement. It did it less than the Gen 2. It was better. Now, if you have the Gen 2, should you upgrade to the Cloak Pro? I wouldn't say upgrade, because you're not necessarily tossing out your old one and getting a new one like you would with a phone or something. I would call it more just adding another one to your arsenal. Maybe have this one as a backup. I think it is an improvement, so if you want to get another mister, this one does not include a scent cartridge in the package, so it is kind of designed for those people who have the Gen 2 and want to get a second mister, so I wouldn't call it necessarily upgrading and throwing out your old one as just adding another one to your arsenal, if that makes sense. Now, if you don't own a Kloak mister and you want to buy one, should you buy the Pro or the Gen 2? I would say the Pro because it's actually cheaper on the website. I think it looks nicer and it has the most up-to-date everything. So I would recommend the Pro over the Gen 2 if you're looking to buy one on the website. And I don't necessarily think, I know I said earlier that the Pro is the successor to the Gen 2, and I don't really think it replaces it because they still offer the Gen 2. It's still a good product, you can still buy it. The Cloak Pro does have newer features. It's the most improved model out of all of them. So there you go, there are my thoughts and comments about the Kloak Pro versus the Gen 2 mister. Comment down below with any of your thoughts or questions or anything at all. Have anything, just put it down in the comments below. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope you have enjoyed Everyday Outdoors, and until next time, God bless.